All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. This is the conversation about first generation blacks in America. Did a blog a long time ago called "What Africans Don't Get About African Americans." What African Americans don't get about okay, it's one of those names. What Africans don't get about African Americans. That's what it is. Same kind of way. For a lot of first generation blacks, we have a disconnect, and usually it comes from some partially those lines, partially something else. Like some people come over here and think they're different. Things are gonna work out for them differently because they're not black like black people here. I said that in that other blog. And sometimes people think they're smarter or they come from a situation where they feel like it's a harsher environment, so they're willing to take on, so they take on the American dream as an opportunity because I feel like we don't know what having it bad is compared to them. And they have that underdog mentality. See, ain't nothing wrong with that. The thing that we try to say to a lot of people in that predicament that come here is, look, man, you're not at home. There are things that you came here with an assumption of that are half truths. And you need to know the rest of the truth. So you need to keep your eyes open for the rest of the truth because if you don't, it's going to catch up to you. And some people say, okay, what do you mean? Well, it's people who come from other countries who are first generation and they have kids and they say don't mix with those people, blah, blah, blah. And not understanding everybody has exceptional people, everybody has subpar people. Just because you come from another country don't make you exceptional, you know, and it don't make you subpar. It just make you from another country. You migrated here. That's fine. The other thing is people don't know our history. See, a lot of blacks from other places come here, and when they send me messages and stuff, it's funny because what always pops up is slavery, civil rights, and hip hop culture. And when I start asking questions about, okay, what do you know about Reconstruction? What do you know about Jim Crow? What do you know about the Harlem Renaissance? And then a few people bring up Marcus Garvey and black liberation, nationalism, separatism, and movement. Okay, that's nice. What do you know about the Panthers? What do you know about COINTELPRO? What do you know about the actual institution of the prison industrial complex to make money? What do you know about these things? And it becomes, well, all I need to know is y'all were slaves, y'all fought for y'all rights for Martin Luther King, and now y'all just dancing and rapping about crazy stuff. Like, so you missed you so you went from slavery, you skipped over Reconstruction and Jim Crow, the Black Wall Street, the Harlem Renaissance, but you kind of picked out Marcus Garvey in there. Then you got up to civil rights, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, NAACP. Um, know nothing about Medgar Evers. Probably know nothing about Emmett Till. Um, know nothing about after that. Know nothing about Huey P. Newton, Stokely Carmichael, Fred Hampton, the Black Panther Party in itself. Know nothing about the COINTELPRO institution after that. Know nothing about how the culture of jail creation exploded after that. But you know about the hip hop part with gangster rap after that. You don't see how it all connects. It's like, okay, well, you're not going to see this coming. And I'm trying to explain to you, it's coming. And what happens is they have their moment, and then it's like, brother, no, don't brother me. I tried to tell you this, but you felt like you was too good. You felt like I was beneath you. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't what you think. I mean, are there people who live up to negative stereotypes of black people? Of course. There are people who live up to negative black stereotypes of black people on every part of the planet. But there are people who live up to stereotypes that's negative of every race all over the planet. You don't take that for the norm. So when you come here and you're like, I'm different, okay, you're gonna show how different you are. Just don't. When your kids here and you different, well, you here and you different. Then you have kids and you say they different, and you had your moments where they say no, you're not, and then your kids had a moment when people say no, you're not. And I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about the American society. It's a whole nother story. Just like one of the things is sometimes people come here and they say, um, you know, y'all not taking like part of the y'all not taking advantage of your opportunity thing is when you're dealing with black people from different parts of the world, it's ironic that they come here and they're the majority in their own land. And we as black Americans here don't get how could you be the majority and you not run nothing in your own space? But you want to come here and be a minority because you feel like you better than me. Like the mentality is not built for America, is what we're trying to tell you. So you can't be at home and be 60%, 70%, 80%, 90% of the population and having a minority tell you what to do. In America, quote unquote, white America is the majority. That is for military purposes. Because if you look at the history of it, that's what it was built for. Do you get how they depleted the Native Americans? Once they depleted them, then they became all harsh with them. When Native Americans had the same numbers, oh, they were friends. When they started killing them off with smallpox and shooting them for a fee, that was a whole different story. With us as African Americans, when we became a majority, we didn't know it during slavery. But when we started having slave revolts and it made slavery conditions harsher and harsher, people started figuring it out. You know? So, and one of our things is if you're going to come here, understand if you're the majority where you at, handle that first. You know? But my computer messes up. I want to continue this, but I'm going to stop right now because I don't want it to mess up when I'm trying to say something else that's good because it's not really going to stop here. Peace.